The resistance. The defining mantra in the fight against fascism is too complacent. This is a time for bold action, for resilience. The deniers of climate change are playing a much more relentless, sinister game, laughing their way to the bank as they indiscriminately line their pockets at the expense of our only home. A Honolulu coalition of organizers, activists, and scientists are passionately taking the fight for our planet head-on, working tirelessly to engage their communities in a commitment to a succinct yet urgent goal: accelerating the shift to a 100% renewable energy society as quickly as possible, and strengthening our local Oahu economy by importing less, reusing more, and increasing self-sufficiency.
A new government report says man-made climate change is already wreaking havoc on the U.S. 13 federal agencies warns of more destructive western wildfires, longer heat waves in the southeast, and more powerful Atlantic hurricanes.
I've seen it, I've read some of it, and it's fine. Yeah, I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it.
It says climate change could shrink the U.S. economy by hundreds of billions of dollars by the end of the century.
I love how America always thinks about everything in economic terms. Like even when they talk about the end of the world, they say, climate change is going to kill everybody, and that's going to cost us like $1 billion.
I am fighting every day for the great people of this country.
Flooding the streets of American cities.
Therefore, in order to fulfill my solemn duty to protect America and its citizens.
More than 90,000 acres burning so far.
I don't even care about my house right now. I just want to know where my husband is.
The United States will withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord. Thank you.
Ultimately, what will happen is when the water table breaks out on the ground surface, you create what we all know as a wetland. And a wetland in the middle of an urban, vital corridor is not a good thing.
With that signature, Hawaii becomes the first state in the nation to join the Paris Agreement. Congratulations. Everybody knows there's one country that's not part of the climate agreement, Paris Climate Agreement, but that's not exactly true because there are 400 cities, there are 17 states that have committed to stay in the Paris Climate Agreement.
Well, I mean, I think we're really lucky that on Oahu, which is the island we're on, and in the city and county of Honolulu, people recognize that there are direct, immediate threats from climate change right now. So last November, they passed a city charter ordinance that basically established this Office of Climate Change, Sustainability, and Resiliency.
And so we've been in place about a year and a half now, but it's been a very fast start. The concept behind this office is to deal head-on with the issue of climate change. We are the only office in the entire nation that has the word climate change in the title. And you'll be placing these
As a member of 100 Resilient Cities, a global climate change initiative, and to honor the state of Hawaii's commitment to the Paris Climate Agreement, the Honolulu Resiliency Office has developed a comprehensive educational forum to foster civic engagement in their critical effort to draft and implement a climate action plan for the state of Hawaii.
And you think about, where do we spend our time for our first birthday luau? Where do we get together after the Little League game and have picnics? The beaches are the place where we come together as a community. So we have to start thinking about, we built out our island during a time of amazing climate stability. That stability is changing and shifting under our feet, and there will be differences in terms of how our coastal development reacts now, given what's happening on the ground.
Visit the Honolulu Climate Change Office website at resilientoahu.org. Check out their calendar of events and attend one in your neighborhood. They thrive and rely on community input and feedback.
but you have to have both.
Join this resilient movement any way you can. As its young leaders will tell you, this is a movement born of peace and love.
It's not about a crisis or about an issue or a problem. It's about, the moments and the magic and the places I've been and the culture and the music and the food and like everything beautiful about human existence, right? Those beautiful things.
This is going to be the great society, the moonshot, the civil rights movement of our generation. That is the scale. That is the scale of the ambition that this movement is going to require.